Get ready for another challenge in Space Quiz. Can you guess these 50 movies just by the clues? Before we start, please subscribe to the Space Quiz channel for more amazing quizzes. Which 1982 sci-fi film directed by Ridley Scott features a dystopian future with artificial humans called replicants? Blade Runner, Total Recall, or The Fifth Element? Blade Runner. Which 1990 Christmas comedy follows a young boy left alone to defend his house from burglars? Home Alone, Elf, or The Santa Claus? Home Alone. Which 2015 Pixar animated film personifies human emotions inside a young girl's mind? Inside Out, Soul, or Coco? Inside Out. Which 1994 action thriller starring Keanu Reeves follows a police officer trying to stop a speeding bus from exploding? Speed, Die Hard, With a Vengeance, or The Transporter? Speed. Which 1999 animated film follows a young boy befriending a giant robot during the Cold War? The Iron Giant, WALL-E, or Treasure Planet? The Iron Giant. Which 2016 sci-fi film directed by Morton Tildum stars Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt as passengers on a malfunctioning spaceship? Passengers, Interstellar, or Gravity? Passengers. Which 1987 sci-fi action film stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as a soldier battling an alien hunter in the jungle? Predator, Terminator, or Alien? Predator. Which 2019 thriller directed by Sam Mendes follows two British soldiers on a dangerous mission during World War I? 1917, Dunkirk, or Fury? 1917. Which 2008 animated film follows a young girl who accidentally opens a portal to a parallel world? Coraline, Spirited Away, or The Book of Life? Coraline. Which 2001 heist film directed by Steven Soderbergh features a group of thieves robbing a Las Vegas casino? Ocean's 11, The Italian Job, or Now You See Me? Ocean's 11. Which 2003 fantasy adventure film follows a young girl who discovers she is the daughter of Poseidon? Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Chronicles of Narnia, or The Golden Compass? Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Which 2014 sci-fi movie stars Scarlett Johansson as a woman gaining extraordinary intelligence and abilities? Lucy, Ghost in the Shell, or Limitless? Lucy. Which 1996 disaster movie follows a group of storm chasers tracking a series of massive tornadoes? Twister, The Day After Tomorrow, or San Andreas? Twister. Which 2009 animated film follows an elderly man who ties balloons to his house to travel to South America? Up, Coco, or Big Hero 6? Which 1985 fantasy adventure film follows a group of kids searching for pirate treasure? The Goonies, Jumanji, or Hook? The Goonies. Which 2010 psychological thriller directed by Martin Scorsese follows a detective investigating a disappearance at a mental institution? Shutter Island, The Departed, or Prisoners? Shutter Island. Which 2018 sci-fi thriller directed by Alex Garland follows a group of women exploring a mysterious alien zone? Annihilation, Arrival, or Prometheus? Annihilation. Which 1995 crime film directed by Bryan Singer follows a group of criminals linked to the mysterious Kaiser Soze? The Usual Suspects, Heat, or Say 7N? The Usual Suspects. Which 2003 drama directed by Sofia Coppola follows the unlikely friendship between an aging actor and a young woman in Tokyo? Lost in Translation, Her, or Before Sunset? Lost in Translation. Which 2000 psychological thriller directed by Christopher Nolan tells its story in reverse order? Memento, The Prestige, or Inception? Memento. Which 2019 horror film directed by Ari Aster follows a group of friends attending a sinister festival in Sweden? Midsommar, Hereditary, or The Ritual? Midsommar. Which 1993 legal drama directed by Jonathan Demme follows a lawyer battling discrimination after being diagnosed with AIDS? Philadelphia, A Few Good Men, or Erin Brockovich? Philadelphia. Which 2010 drama directed by Darren Aronofsky follows a ballet dancer descending into madness? Black Swan, Requiem for a Dream, or The Wrestler? Black Swan. Which 2002 biographical crime film stars Leonardo DiCaprio as a real-life con artist? Catch Me If You Can, The Wolf of Wall Street, or American Hustle? Catch Me If You Can. Which 2013 survival thriller stars Robert Redford as a man stranded alone at sea? All Is Lost, The Revenant, or Cast Away? All Is Lost. Which 1984 sci-fi action film directed by James Cameron introduced the iconic character, the Terminator? The Terminator, RoboCop, or Predator? The Terminator. Which 2015 sci-fi adventure film starring Matt Damon follows an astronaut stranded on Mars? The Martian, Interstellar, or Gravity? The Martian. Which 2011 sports drama starring Hugh Jackman features giant robot boxing? Real Steel, Pacific Rim, or Transformers? Real Steel. Which 1998 war film starring George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg follows soldiers hunting for stolen gold during the Gulf War? Three Kings, Black Hawk Down, or The Hurt Locker? Three Kings. Which 2017 biographical drama directed by Greta Gerwig follows a teenage girl navigating life in Sacramento? Lady Bird, Little Women, or Booksmart? Lady Bird. Which 2012 dystopian film follows a young woman forced to participate in a televised fight to the death? The Hunger Games, Divergent, or The Maze Runner? The Hunger Games. Which 2014 neo-noir thriller stars Jake Gyllenhaal as a crime journalist obsessed with capturing violent footage? Nightcrawler, Prisoners, or Zodiac? Nightcrawler. Which 1981 action-adventure film directed by Steven Spielberg follows an archaeologist searching for the Ark of the Covenant? Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Mummy, or National Treasure? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Which 2013 thriller stars Sandra Bullock as an FBI agent forced to team up with a tough Boston cop played by Melissa McCarthy? The Heat, Spy, or 21 Jump Street? The Heat. Which 2016 sci-fi drama starring Amy Adams follows a linguist attempting to communicate with extraterrestrials? Arrival, Contact, or Interstellar? Arrival. Which 2006 biographical drama directed by Edward Zwick follows a fisherman caught in the illegal diamond trade? Blood Diamond, Hotel Rwanda, or The Constant Gardener? Blood Diamond. Which 2012 sci-fi film directed by Rian Johnson features a hitman confronting his future self? Looper, In Time, or Tenet? Looper. Which 2018 horror film directed by John Krasinski follows a family surviving in a world overrun by creatures that hunt by sound? A Quiet Place, Bird Box, or The Silence? A Quiet Place. Which 1992 Western directed by Clint Eastwood follows an aging outlaw forced into one last job? Unforgiven, The Outlaw Josie Wales, or True Grit? Unforgiven. Which 2004 musical drama directed by Joel Schumacher tells the story of a mysterious masked man haunting an opera house? The Phantom of the Opera, Les Miserables, or Moulin Rouge? The Phantom of the Opera. Which 2019 crime drama directed by Martin Scorsese stars Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Joe Pesci? The Irishman, Goodfellas, or Casino? The Irishman. Which 1997 sci-fi action film stars Bruce Willis as a cab driver trying to save Earth from destruction? The Fifth Element, Armageddon, or Stargate? The Fifth Element. Which 1995 action thriller directed by Kathryn Bigelow follows a former cop caught in a conspiracy involving illegal virtual reality recordings? Strange Days, Minority Report, or The Net? Strange Days. Which 2015 adventure film directed by Alejandro González Iñárritu stars Leonardo DiCaprio as a frontiersman seeking revenge? The Revenant, 12 Years a Slave, or No Country for Old Men? The Revenant. Which 1986 fantasy film stars David Bowie as a goblin king who kidnaps a baby? Labyrinth, The Dark Crystal, or The Never-Ending Story? Labyrinth. Which 2002 horror film directed by Danny Boyle follows survivors in a post-apocalyptic London overrun by zombies? 28 Days Later, World War Z, or Resident Evil? 28 Days Later. Which 1999 psychological horror film directed by David Fincher stars Edward Norton as a man suffering from severe insomnia? Fight Club, The Machinist, or Say 7N? Fight Club. Which 2008 war drama directed by Kathryn Bigelow follows a bomb disposal team in Iraq? The Hurt Locker, American Sniper, or Black Hawk Down? The Hurt Locker. Which 2014 dark comedy directed by Dan Gilroy follows a crime journalist obsessed with filming violent events? Nightcrawler, Gone Girl, or Prisoners? Nightcrawler. Which 2006 fantasy adventure film directed by Guillermo del Toro follows a girl who discovers a mysterious labyrinth during the Spanish Civil War? Pan's Labyrinth, The Shape of Water, or The Devil's Backbone? Pan's Labyrinth.
Thank you. See you next time. Goodbye.